Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. There is where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down, whether they were shot 3 days ago or 3 years ago. We leave them up for our subscribers to watch. However, when a vehicle is paid in full, that unit comes down off of our website, letting you know that it's no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com is our newest facility here in Daytona, about 3 miles from our showroom. Not only do we sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories throughout the United States, but we also, more importantly, install them. So, if you're watching a video presentation on one of our classic vehicles, you decide, I want AC, or I want four-wheel power disc brakes, power steering, upgraded dash package, digital, analog, LED. We do all of that. If you're local to us here in Daytona, we do lift kits for trucks and Jeeps, running board packages, different bumper packages, wheel and tire packages. So a lot of cool stuff going on at our garage facility here in Daytona, HankstersGarage.com. Check it out. And for those of you that are buying a classic car off of us, you want something special done to it, we can do it prior to it leaving our facility. That way, when it gets to you, it arrives turnkey, ready to go to your preferences. Well, we had some visitors to our showroom the other day, and they made the comment, why don't you have any first-gen Camaros? Well, and I told them, because as soon as we get them, they're gone, and that's the truth. So today we have a 1967 to present to you, a big block car with a lot of features, so we'll check it out right now. On the air cleaner, there is a 396 decal. That is because it is a 396 under the hood. In the driver's side engine bay area, you have that big silver contraption, which is your power brake booster. So it does have power brakes. Right above that is your cowl tag, which we will have a photo of on the website if you choose to want to break that down. Down here, buried underneath the front of the engine block there is your power steering reservoir. And this contraption mounted in front of the passenger side of the motor is your AC compressor. So we have a big block Camaro 1967 with power steering, with power brakes, and with air conditioning. Blue in color. Let's take a look at the paint up top first. Paint on the driver's side front fender, real nice condition. Paint on the hood's pretty good. I don't see anything that's blistered or cracked or bubbled. Same thing with the passenger side, top of the passenger side fender. On your nose here, you have your iconic Camaro front stripe. I don't know if that's painted on or if it's a decal that's cleared over, but if it's not paint, it's definitely a decal that's been cleared over because it's nice and smooth to the touch. SS396 badging in the center of the grille. Chrome on the front bumpers in real nice condition. Looks like a newer front bumper. All your chrome around your headlight bezels there in pretty good shape. SS designation on the front of the driver's side fender. Raised white letter Cooper radial tires. 5-star American racing wheels. You can see through the 5-star, the rotor up front there for your power disc brakes in the front. Badges of 396 here on the driver's side front fender. The Camaro designation right above it. While we're down here low with the camera, check out your lower fender there on the driver's side. No blisters, no bubbles, no cracks, nothing going on with the paint that has to be addressed. Front windshield on the car in nice condition. The chrome around the front windshield is in nice shape, installed properly. Also, I don't see any cracks or chips in the front windshield. We do have matching chrome mirrors on this car, one on the driver door, one on the passenger door, a little bow tie on the back. Vent window glass, door glass, and rear quarter glass all appear to be in pretty decent condition. The door fitment to the vehicle, to the front fender and to the rear quarters in nice shape. Your Body lines are pretty nice there. To the front fender, to the rear quarter. Lower rocker, nothing going on there with the paint, in nice condition. There is a little brush touch here on the door where somebody dinged the door. There's a little brush touch right there at the corner. Chrome drip rail moldings are pretty nice. They're crimped properly. There's not any issues with those. You know, sometimes when people install those, they don't have the proper crimping tool. They, I think, put them on with a hammer or something. There's dents in them, but those are pretty nice. Door panel on the driver's side. So it's painted up top. It's in pretty decent condition. Plastic in the center and then carpeted down at the bottom. There is a crack in the door panel right here where, you know, obviously it's just from age. Somebody has tried to epoxy that, but, you know, the door panel's in one piece. There's just a crack there, and there's a little tiny hairline crack there on the center. You know, not really anything that's, not unless you're staring at it can you see it, but I want to make sure you guys know it's there so that you can't say I didn't say it when the car arrives. In the back seat, you got your black vinyl deluxe interior. It's in pretty good condition in the back seat area. The dome light illuminates when you open up the driver door. The headliner appears to be in pretty good shape. I don't see any holes or stains in it. The floor mats in the car are brand new. Carpeting underneath the floor mats in pretty decent condition. Front driver's seat, nothing torn on the bottom, nothing torn on the seat back, no wears. Seat belts up front. Camaro floor mat in the front. You do have an upgraded digital gauge package. We'll show you that on the test drive. Like I said, we also have AC in this car. We'll show you that as well. Take out the floor mat so you can see the driver's side carpet. It's in nice shape. Center console's in pretty good condition. Once again, I know you guys can't really see that from the angle we are at currently, so when we are in the car, I'll give you an up-close visual of that. Wood steering wheel, 3-spoke in nice condition as well. So there's a little bit of the interior of the vehicle. Roof, paint on the roof of this vehicle is in nice condition. No issues up top. No issues from the roof going down to the rear quarter. Everything's nice. No issues, no blisters, cracks, bubbles, any kind of debris in the paint. None of that going on. The car does have 4 wheel opening moldings, chrome. Once again, the GT Cooper Cobra radial tires does have drum brakes in the rear, 5-star aftermarket wheels, lug nuts. All look to be in good shape. I don't see any kind of pitting or chrome issue on the wheels themselves. Take a look at the still photos in our photo presentation. We will have up-close photos of the wheels so you can get a good look at those. Glass clarity on the rear windshield. Real nice. Once again, the chrome installed good. We have some JBL speakers there in the rear. We'll see if those work on the test drive. There is a small crack there, if you can see through, on the top of the driver's seat. It's not through. You know, the sun beats through the rear windshield, beats on the top of those seats, and dry rots them, cracks them. But, you know, it's a crack, but it's not torn through, so that is on the top of the back seat there. Does have a spoiler on the deck lid that's painted the same color as the car. Spoiler and deck lid paint both are in good condition. I don't see any issues paint-wise on the trunk or on the spoiler. The chrome bezels that encompass your rear brake lights and reverse lights, you know, you got standard little tiny bit of patina there if you look closely, but very, very minor. Chrome on the rear bumper matches the front. Both appear to be newer front and rear bumpers. Chrome's in excellent shape. And then the rear valance there, low underneath our rear bumper, is painted and is in good condition. Take a look in the trunk. Brand new trunk mat. Let's see if I can peel this back a little bit here without tearing the... So there's your trunk in nice condition. Trunk mat, like I said, is brand new. We didn't have one when we bought it, so we put one in it. We sell enough first-gen Camaros. We have them in stock, so got a brand new trunk mat. No jack, no spare. What you see in the video, what you see in the photos is what you get, and we didn't get a jack or a spare with this car, so therefore there is not one in there. Passenger side of the vehicle, kind of the same thing that's going on the driver's side. The paint quality, both high and low, is good. The body lines are good. There's no waves or ripples in the rear quarter, in the passenger door, in the front fender. Paint high and low is in good shape. Hopefully you just got a camera angle there down low of the area behind the rear tire, rear wheel, where problematic paint areas will arise on these vehicles. We don't have any of that on this 67 Camaro. Drip rail molding on the passenger side looks just as good as the driver's side. There's a little tiny ding there, like right there, if you can see it. Taking a look in the passenger side of the car. Door panel on this side's in great condition. Crank windows, of course. Painted up top, carpet on the bottom. Everything on the door panel looks to be in good shape. I told you the Camaro floor mats are brand new. The deluxe interior is pretty good throughout the entire car. Rear seats, two bucket seats up front. Center console, once again, this gives you an angle from the passenger side. You got your seat belts in the center. Vintage air control is going to be in the center as well. Glove box area looks to be in pretty decent condition. And look at how nicely the door fits to the rear quarter, all the way down throughout, and then, of course, to the rocker there on the passenger side as well. Mirroring the driver's side, you have your passenger side bearing Camaro and 396 flags, so those are present on both fenders. Paint condition, once again, up top, down low, in the center, the whole fender. You know, there's nothing to really point out or speak of. It's all in nice condition. Got your cowl induction hood badging up there on the passenger side, driver's side, both on the hood scoop. Good looking car. We sell a lot of first-gen Camaros, not only out of this showroom, but also out of our PA location. So if you're interested in one, you better act quickly, because the Camaro 67, 68, and 69, they are smoking hot. And like I said, we generally sell them within 7 days of putting them on our website. So if you're interested in this one, feel free to reach out to us. I just did a quick walk-around presentation on this car. We're going to go outside and do an undercarriage presentation, and then, of course, those of you familiar with our videos, we end it with a test drive. Everything we are doing in this video presentation, you can do yourself when you visit our showroom here in Daytona. We'll let you look at the paint, look at the interior, look under the hood, in the trunk, out in the sunshine, in the natural light where you can see everything real good. We'll gladly put it in the air for you if you want us to. You can check out the floor pans, bottom of the motor, transmission, tires, brakes, suspension components. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car performs, how the transmission shifts, how strong the motor is, how the steering feels, how the car brakes. Everything we do in the video, you can do here in Daytona. I encourage you guys to do that, especially if this is your first classic car purchase. We sell cars that are 40, 50, 60 years old. They are not perfect. They all have flaws, tendencies, weaknesses, deficiencies, some of which we show you in this video presentation. But if you are a more specific or particular buyer, you may find half a dozen more. We do a lot of sight unseen business, and we have been doing that for quite some time. We are, at the end of the day, an internet-based business. We do the majority of our business online and sight unseen. So it is not out of the realm of normalcy for somebody to wire us money or send us a cashier's check and take delivery of a car without ever meeting us face to face or without even seeing our showroom here in Daytona. But like I said, I encourage you guys to come in person and physically put eyes and hands on what you're looking to purchase. This way, when the vehicle arrives to you, wherever you might be located in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over it for yourself. Let's take it outside, we'll throw it in the air and check out the undercarriage, and we'll do a short little test drive presentation on our 67 Camaro. Underneath our 67 big block Camaro, we have disc brakes up front. Cross members covering most of the motor. You do have an extra deep high performance oil pan. Side of the block looks good, freshly painted. Freeze plugs look good. You got a starter on this side, mini starter. Dual headers, driver and passenger. So the car is sitting on our lift by its frame rails, and frame rails look good. Both driver and passenger side do have traction bars welded into the frame rails as well. Floor pans appear to be all one solid piece. I don't see anything that's sectioned in or patched. Take a look at the tranny pan. It looks dry. Your flywheel's covered. Cross member that supports the transmission up is in good condition. Welds look to be good on the exhaust system. It's going to go to an H pipe. It does have cutouts, but it looks like those are plugged, so those are no longer functional. Cutouts don't open when you have twisty turns on them. Wing nuts. Magnaflow mufflers on either side of the drive shaft. This car is going to have a 12-bolt rear. I can talk. You will see that here in just a moment. How about our frame rails in the rear here? They start out here where our lift is sitting, the traction bar ends. Frame rails come up over the rear end, in good shape on the driver's side. You can see the same on the passenger side. Our Coopers are new tires. You can see the red line in there. The wear bars there for those of you unfamiliar with tire wear. Let me turn it here. That's your wear bar. Once the tread gets down that low is when you got to replace the tire. I told you the tires are brand new, so gas tank, good shape. The entire exhaust system looks good. I don't see any rust holes, rot holes, pinholes in the mufflers or in any of the pipes. Well, that's underneath. Now we're going to drive it. Before we do that, let's talk about payment options. If you are a cash buyer, cashier's check from your bank or a bank wire transfer. Bank wire transfer is generally the most common form of payment simply because it puts the funds there the same day, and we can start preparing your vehicle for shipment that much sooner. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15 years on our collector cars. Your approval is based on the price of the car, your credit score, debt to income ratio, time on the job and at your residence, things like that. Typical stuff that underwriters look for when they're approving any type of loan. No matter what your credit score is, you're going to have to put 10% down of the payment of the purchase price minimum. You can put down more if you'd like to. You know, if the car is 40 grand, you're going to have to put down 4 G's. If you want to put down 10, you can do that. They will structure the loan according to what you put down. But again, the minimum is going to be 10%. Then they will take the car 7, 8, 9, 10 years. So if you get approved for a 10-year loan on one of our cars and you want to pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. That makes it nice to own one of these as well. Once the vehicle is funded in full, we put it through inspection. They're old cars. Anything can start leaking, stop working at any given time. Therefore, we put it through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. We checked brake lights, tail lights, reverse lights, torque the lug nuts, check tire pressure, things like that. Once the guys green light it and they say it's good to go, we put it through detail and then the carrier gets dispatched for pickup if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we can have a driver here within 48 hours. Sometimes it's a little longer if you're in a more difficult destination. But I promise, we're excited to sell you the car. We know you're excited to get it. We will get it to you as soon as we possibly can. We work quickly once we're funded. Let's set our 67 Camaro down on the ground. We'll take it on a test drive and show you guys how the vehicle runs out. Inside our 67 Camaro, horn buttons down here, wipers, Tilt wheel. Turn signals. Driver's side. Little tiny green guy right there. While we're there, fuel's working. Battery voltage. 8 miles on the odometer. True mileage unknown. Passenger side turn. Tack. Clock, digital. Temp we'll keep an eye on the test drive since it's a big block car, and then we got plenty of oil pressure. The previous owner chose to eliminate the radio, so if you want a radio, you can simply pop that center console out, plop a radio in there, and hook it up. So we got speakers, but no radio. AC. Ice cold. Love it. Turn on high. Okay, I'm going to leave it on just about halfway because, oh my gosh, it's freezing. My guys over in the shop are doing a good job on these ACs. They are ice cold. Damn. Whew. Headliner, pretty decent shape. Looks like there is a little tiny tear right there. Tiny one. Center console, I told you in the showroom's in pretty nice condition. Your gauge package obviously is brand new. The dash pad's in great shape. Holy cow, that air is cold. All right. Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on. Big block, AC, upgraded gauge package, steering, brakes, idling real nicely, not stalling out. Temp starting to come up. You can see just from us sitting here for this couple minutes. Let's go out and drive it, see how it performs. It's a nice car. The car tracks nice and straight. Speedo's working. Looks like we're going to have to recal it though, because it's saying 60 miles per hour and we're probably doing about 40, so we'll have to recal the speedo. The steering in the car is nice and tight. So check it out. No hands on the wheel. No front end vibration, no shimmies, no shakes. Car's got a real nice smooth ride to it. Temperature's about 150 right now. Good response on the throttle, good acceleration out of the 396. Coming up to a red light, we'll apply those brakes, see how those work. We'll bang it through a couple gears for you around the corner. The brakes stop the car just like a brand new car. No kind of vibration or pulsation out of the brakes, which is nice. See, we're still idling nicely. Running through a couple gears here. Well, the speedo said 100, and I'm saying that's about 20 miles an hour fast, so it's probably 75, 80 we just hit without a problem. Tranny shifts nicely. Here we are, probably about 50 miles an hour. Car tracks nicely. Nice smooth ride. Once again, no vibrations in the steering wheel, the seat, the center of the car, drive shaft, U-joints. Just a really nice 67 Camaro. With all your creature comforts. You got steering, you got brakes, you have air, you have a tilt wheel. You know, a lot of times in the Camaros, the steering wheels are bigger guys, either taller guys or guys that need to get on a treadmill a couple days a week. You know, they have problems getting in and out of the Camaros. This one has tilt wheels, so you can get in and out real easily. So, yeah, we're running nice and cool. Temp's only 160. We are fortunate to be in February, and we are right about 80 degrees in Daytona in February, and look at this beautiful sunshine. Here's the car at idle. Car has a nice smooth idle to it. It's not wanting to stall out. I don't have to keep my foot on the gas to keep the car running. 1967 Chevy Camaro. I like it. Like I said earlier in the presentation, first-gen Camaros do not last long, especially ones that are equipped like this. So, if you are in the market for a 67 Camaro, give us a call. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Once again, Hanksters.com is our website. That's where you can find all the photos of this car today, along with this video presentation you are watching right now. At full retail price, the 67 Camaro includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty covers engine, transmission, rear end. It is not good on oil leaks, tranny leaks. It's not good on starters, batteries, brakes, alternators. All that stuff's going to be on you. It covers major mechanical breakdowns of the drivetrain. By the way, that warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. You don't have to bring it to Florida. You don't have to bring it to Hanksters. You don't have to take it to a special restoration center or a muscle car dealership. You can probably take it to that same person that works on your daily driver. Is the price of this vehicle negotiable? It is within reason. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only, so don't email us or text us an offer for $1,000 less than we're asking and then say with warranty, because it's not going to happen. Also, shipping comes off. Shipping is a turnkey deal at full retail price. We set up the shipping. We set up the pickup, the delivery, we pay the driver. At a negotiated price, you take care of all that on your own. We will put you in touch with somebody that can help you facilitate the shipping. You can decide open or enclosed carrier. You pay the driver on delivery with cash or with a check. They do not accept credit cards. Maybe you're a car collector, you have your own open or enclosed carrier. You can certainly come trailer this vehicle home, make it a one-day trip, or maybe hang out a couple days in Daytona Beach. There's a lot of cool stuff to do here. And then, of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you want to come drive this 67 Camaro home, you can do that as well. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, beautiful Daytona Beach. And once again, our website is Hanksters.com. Please check us out. We'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, we do export these cars as well, and we can facilitate that whole process for you if need be. Hanksters.com. Check us out.